Bosch just leveled up its 18-volt lineup with the new GDR 18V215 brushless impact driver. Thing has smarter controls, solid performance, and a price that won't break the bank. Question is this your next must-have tool? Well, let's go find out. The GDR 18V215 is Bosch's latest brushless impact driver and a clear upgrade from the earlier GDR 18V-1800. With a more intelligent speed system, better design features, and refined ergonomics, it's geared for pros and serious DIYers who need reliable torque without all the overkill or the overspend. Under the hood, this impact driver hits a max of 3,300 RPM, 3,800 impacts per minute, and 1,900 inch-pounds of torque, a slight bump over its predecessor. It's not Bosch's fastest ever, but it's definitely smarter. You get 2 speed settings plus 2 auto modes that change the game for metal and wood applications. Auto slowdown kicks in when resistance is increased. Great for self-tapping screws in metal. No more sheared off heads. Auto shutoff stops the tool once your wood screw is seated, protecting you from overdriving your material. Both modes only work in forward. We can talk all day about the specs of the tool. Let's give it a try and see what it can do with our standard set of impact driver testing. This first test involves these RSS screws and where I drive them into our laminated block of material here. What I'm going to do is just test 3 of these to see how fast I can put them in. That was pretty quick. Feels like it's no slouch as far as power to drive these tools, and as you can see, it never even slowed down once. And these are pretty aggressive fasteners. Let's go on to our next test. So if you've noticed, the block of wood has gotten a lot bigger. And that's because what we're gonna do for this next test is a little bit of a torture test. And what we're gonna do is use these 1/2 inch by 10 inch long lag bolts and drive them down into this block. It's not about being able to drive it all the way, as I don't expect this tool to be able to. It's really to see how far it'll go before it begins to struggle. We stop the test and then take a measure to see how much is sticking out of the wood. Let's give it a shot. So we got this deep into it. Let's see how this measures up. Well, we're just shy of 5 inches. So actually we got half of this bolt into this block, which is actually pretty respectable for a tool of this caliber. This is, again, not about getting it all the way in, it's just to see how far we could get it. And all right, now let's move on to our next test. While impact drivers are primarily fastener tools, in a pinch, we can drill holes. In this case, what we're going to do is use this 1 inch spade bit, drill some holes in this 2x4, and just see how fast we can get through. And as you can see, it's a pretty effective driller too. This is our last test to see how much breakaway torque we have. What this involves is our torque testing rig, and it's gonna have 5 lug nuts torqued down to 150 foot-pounds, and then seeing how fast we can take them off. I've went ahead and already torqued these down, and these aren't just any lug nuts and studs either. These are from a semi-truck, so they're 1 1/8 in diameter studs with 1 1/4 really big lug nuts. Let's see what we can do. In each of these tests, we're really able to see that the Bosch Impact Driver is no slouch. It's quick, nimble, and has a grunt to get some real work done. If you want to see more Impact Driver side-by-side testing, check out this link for our video here. Bosch nailed the design. It weighs just 2.4 pounds, bare, and 3.1 pounds with a 2 amp hour battery. It has a compact 5 inch head too. And rubber overmold? It's generous and grippy, even around the collet. This tool feels rock solid and can drive fasteners all day long without killing your wrists. And another standout? The Tri-LED work light system. These 3 lights surround the collet and light up your work area way better than an LED placed at the foot of the tool or under the trigger. Plus, you've got 1-hand bit insertion, 2-position belt hook, and it's fully compatible with Bosch's entire 18-volt battery lineup. Compared to the older GDR 18V-1800, this new tool edges out in torque and adds smart features the 1800 didn't have. It's a tick under Bosch's GDR 18V-1950 in raw torque, but it's also lighter and shaves $50 off the price of the tool. The Bosch GDR 18V-215 may not be a torque monster, but it really nails the sweet spot for control, comfort, and especially cost. It's smart, balanced, and dependable. It's really what you want in a daily driver. You'll find it for $129 as a bare tool, $149 as a kit with a 2.8-hour battery, a charger, and a bag. And all this comes with a 5-year warranty. If you've used this Impact Driver or are thinking about it, drop me a comment below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, do that and click the bell so you don't miss out on our next video. And as always, thanks for watching.